So this is SoCal Bob, and it's 49 degrees. Pretty cool, all right. It's mostly going to be sunny today with a high of 59. Wow, get out your swimsuits. It's time to go to the beach for the ice cold plunge. Wow. Well, as I leave my home today, I'm enjoying the benefits of a deadbolt. I put this deadbolt in yesterday, and I love it, love it, love it. It's so nice. No more hasp, no more throwing the bolt, no more, well, at least not throwing the physical bolt. But there is the issue of it's a little bit tight. It's not quite as, easy as I thought it would be, because it's somehow it's not quite lined up right. I'm going to have to work on that perhaps. But I'm hoping it just kind of works together and it becomes a non-issue. But what I am interested in is I kissed the mutual today, and I spoke to someone last night, a young person last night, and I told them that it's not a formula. This idea that, when I was a kid, they had the Romans Road. That's right, the Romans Road. The Romans are coming, the Romans are coming. No, it was a matter of reading a particular set of scriptures and getting a response, to get a decision. Everyone's a sinner. Jesus died for you, and it had all these this path. It was like basically very formalistic. Form. It was in the form. And then last night, I had a wonderful, wonderful experience with my brothers and sisters, and yesterday, during the day, I heard a word, and it was basically it made me feel cautious because, again, it was formalistic. You need to come in, you need to be thankful, and then praise. And if you're thankful, just be thankful, and flapping your wings real hard, being thankful. And I'm thinking, I absolutely, when I was just kissing the mutual just now, I was accepting God's love. I was imagining God's embrace. I was looking into the face of God and saying, I love you, Father, I love you. And that's good. And as I got in my car and I'm off to pick up Bethany Rosita, the little citizen from El Salvador. No, she's not El Salvador. She's from right here in America. But her mother is El Salvadorian, so that's pretty amazing. So, as I go to pick up Bethany Rose, get in the car here, I thought, through my life, I've heard formula after formula after formula after formula after formula after formula after formula. There's like a magic formula. You just drink this Kool-Aid and everything's going to be better. It's like the doctor, when in the 50s or early 60s, he had a formula for raising children. You do this to raise children. Follow these 5 steps and your children are going to be amazing. And yet we saw with Art Linkletter and other famous celebrities who had all the money, had all the nannies, had all the care. Life cannot be packaged. Watch Jurassic Park. Watch the movie Jurassic Park. Bob, what are you doing? This is a Bible show. You can't be talking about secular movies. Look, I'm talking about the secular movie because it encapsulates exactly what we're talking about. It encapsulates the idea that there's a formula. I wear different outfits every day. Today I went in, I thought, I like this tie. This is my Disney tie. I got this tie when I worked at the Disney store. It's a Nicole Miller. And apparently that was a big thing back in the 80s or 90s. Probably was the 90s. There was the ice chest moving, But there's no formula. Get off of it. You're never going to get to the place where there's a formula. No. And Chris Brown, I think it was Chris Brown, Reverend Brown, he had a cassette tape ministry turned into a CD ministry, and he had a gravelly, low voice. But that was one of his big hits that he would talk about a lot, was that we are not able to, hoping I'm okay here, we are not able to let's see, I have to look. My mirrors are kind of foggy today, so we're not able to, if someone comes up and says, I figured it out, I have the magic sauce, the Colonel left me the recipe. No, he says run quick, because nobody has the Colonel's magic recipe. Nobody has the magic door to Jesus that nobody else has. It doesn't exist. Well, what's the point then, Bob? What are you trying to say? Well, I'll tell you. What I'm saying is, the key is one thing, and it's not a formula. It's a relationship. Jesus said that. When Jesus was talking to folks, he said, this is the magic formula. This is the Colonel's secret sauce. Is it Colonel's secret sauce? I guess it's a secret recipe. And that is relationship. 1 Corinthians 13 says that everything else will pass away, but the only thing that will not die, the only thing that will not pass away is love. And it's the love for our Father. Because everything else, I can love this little box of floss. I got this little box of floss. This floss, believe it or not, let me look and see here real quick here. This box of floss is like 25 years old. I have a label on here. Look at this. Look, I got a label on. You see that label? If I could show you, I can read it, but I'm not going to read it here in the car. The thing is that the box of floss is 25 years old. But guess what? Even after 25 years of holding on that floss, aren't you using it? No, I'm just collecting the floss. I went yesterday. Look at this. The boys got floss. just in case the store runs out. I can start a side business selling dental floss. I was at the hygienist a few days ago, and Ashley, Dr. Chetty's office out there in Eagle Rock Family Dentistry, and she said, you got to have expanding floss. Then my uncle called me, my Uncle Bob. Hey, Uncle Bob, out there in Texas, GES, look it up, GES, Grace Evangelical Society of Texas. If you want people to come out there and educate you about how important grace is, they will come out. They've got quite an orchestra with one note. It's called grace, and they do quite well. My uncle, I was at his wedding back in 75 or 76, and had beautiful long hair. It was amazing. But he said he was using expanded floss. So I went to CVS yesterday, and I sat on the floor, the bottom shelf, very underneath the tiles, down several flights of stairs. What are we in New York? You ever seen New York? They always have a basement, and right in the front on the sidewalk, they got stairs that go like this. They go straight down. So, yeah, my Uncle Bob's using expanded floss, and he even gave me a compliment. He gave me a shout out. Shout out for Bobby Sealer. He said that, Bobby, I'm reusing my floss now. I'm using it and they're hanging it up and using it. I said, yeah, Bob. That's why I don't go through so much floss. And I use the one piece of floss for like 14 years, and then it snaps. Like, oh man, snap! I got to get more floss, and it's crazy. So, all right. So how do we have this relationship? Well, the relationship is made of love. The relationship is based on who. If I love a woman, I love who she is. I love the woman because of her grace and her kindness. I love the woman because she looks in my eyes and she holds my hand. I love the woman because she loves God more than she loves me or money or sausages or pickles or toast. No, the woman has to love God more than anything in this world. The woman's got to have a great relationship with God. And then I can put my hand in her hand and I can say, amen, amen. And this woman allows me to be the priest. This woman allows me to be the, well, they got a ticket, so sad. They parked on Arcadia city streets during the nighttime. You can't do that, so they forgot about it. Da, 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 the Dragnet theme song. So, all right, I'm arrived. I'm here. I'm on time, ready to go. So what's the deal? The deal is this. It's very simple, my friend. How do we get this where it's gonna be right? I've just got a lot of stuff here. All right. Well, how about this? Maybe this will work. It's just a sunny spot here. Sunny. I'll get out of the car. That's what I'll do. Without shutting